What's going on, y'all? It is a rainy storm checking in for the Venus sign series, Venus in the 5th house to be exact. So if this is your Venus sign, you've come to the right place. My name is Crew. I am your cosmic root work astrologer specializing in evolutionary astrology. So if you're interested in learning about your past lives as well as your current incarnation here, mission, life, and purpose, you can definitely hit me up for personal readings. I'm definitely doing at the moment, I'm sorry, I just keep checking on my plant girls because they've been a little trippy. Anyway, personal readings, I think I mentioned that. Cosmic Rook Astrology, I think I mentioned that. And also, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and also hit that notification bell so you know when I post, and also go live as well on my channel. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Venus in the 5th house. Venus in the 5th house. So Venus in general is where we see our pleasures, also where we can see flirtation, also where we can see our intimate connections and relationships, our relationship to the women in our lives, specifically sometimes even the mother or divine feminine again. This is where you can also see somebody who, or see the energy of just being in receptivity, finances, business, contractual agreements is also housed when we talk about Venusian energy. Charm, luxury, beauty, and happiness is usually what we see the Venusian energy. And also the way that you are in relationships, but not just the way that you are in relationships, but the way that you're, what you are attract also to in relationships as well with Venus energy. So Venus in the 5th house is the 5th house being ruled over Leo, and so this is where we talk about children, this is where we talk about creative pursuits, this is where we talk about all things fun and playful and pleasurable. Okay, Venus definitely likes the 5th house. It can be, now granted, sometimes it can like the 5th house a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying? One of the things that I put in my little notes is that Venus in the 5th house can be rolling stone. Okay, we can see somebody who laid that hat, and wherever they laid that hat was they hung. Okay, with Venus in the 5th house. So you can see somebody who like maybe overspends or gambles, you know what I mean? Like just can literally gamble, not only just finances away, but just gamble their life away in certain things. Sometimes they can even be overindulgent on, it's like, damn, like I thought it was supposed to be good, and you talking about this is somebody who can like, just drug, sex, alcohol, you know what I mean? Rock star lifestyle, might won't make it kind of energy of like just being completely overly off the top, because Venus can be just overly indulgent in it. But also too, on the other side of that, the great thing about Venus in the 5th house is where you can see somebody who's very creative, a lot of creative interests, a lot of creative pursuits, very good with children, just kids just usually fall all over Venus in the 5th house. You can also see somebody who promiscuous girl. You can also see having children or working with children, especially with Venus in the 5th house. So maybe this is where you can see somebody who, I don't know, makes children's books, right? Or does after school programs with children, or teaches children basketball or something like that, or just whatever they do. It usually incorporates. And if it doesn't incorporate physical children, this is where you can see somebody who incorporates like a childlike-esque to whatever it is that they do, just for business or whatever, or just in general. They just have pleasure, just a lot of pleasure working with kids and being around kids. Also to animals is the 5th house as well. You can also see smaller animals, 5th house, larger animals, 6th house, or larger animals, I think 5th house is smaller animals, 6th house. I'm getting them backwards, but it's one of the two. They're both animals. And so you can see somebody who either has a lot of animals, has a love for animals, specifically cats as well, or even dogs, any kind of animals really with 5th house. So somebody who's like a veterinarian, things like that is what you can definitely see. Just for example here, very expressive with Venus naturally in the 5th house. They need to express their creativity. Like, it's like one of those things. It's like, if I don't express my creativity, I would die. But like, this is good. You know what I mean? Like, really dramatic, really over the top, especially when it comes to their ways and of expressions of like love and even intimacy. You can see people who are very romantic, They're like very even seductive sometimes in a way, just very flirtatious even too. You can also see somebody who you need, whatever work that you do or whatever business that you do, you definitely want to make sure that you're able to express your creative gifts. If you're not being able to express yourself or your creativity, it's kind of gonna go down south. I'm just like, you know what I mean? You need to also have the freedom to do so. So regardless of whatever type of work that you're doing or whatever type of business that you're in or whatever it is that you're doing creatively, it needs to be a free form of expression. Nothing that makes you feel too restrictive, if that makes any sense. Like I said, depending on the zodiac sign and the aspects. So just keep that in mind, because they could be a little bit different depending on who we got up in there. Okay, so this is just general here. Also too, you could definitely see somebody who is just like the socialite, the life of the party. Everybody loves to be around. Usually it's just a very playful energy when Venus is in the 5th house here. Just very, I don't know, there's just like a childlike magneticism to Venus in the 5th house. And like I said, these are people that you either embody or just people that you attract. Usually Venus in the 5th house people, especially if you're attracting these people to you, you probably just need to have more fun. You probably just need to let go a little bit more. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this person want to play all day and I just want to be serious. It's like, but girl, when's the last time you had a good time? Dude, when's the last time you had a good time? Like, let's get into it. Like, the work is going to be there. Let's enjoy ourselves. You know what I mean? Okay? Keep it cute. Keep it cute, but enjoy yourself, okay? So that's what I have for Venus in the 5th house. We're going to move on to Venus in the 6th house, and we'll end this week with Venus in the 9th house. So you already know what it is. It's a rainy storm checking in, checking out, without a doubt.